Do you miss Starcraft? Are you looking for the next big RTS? Then Stormgate might be the game for you. Let me tell you all about it.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
With the first trailer appearing in the Summer Game Fest 2022, Stormgate appears to be the spiritual successor to Starcraft and Starcraft II. And you would expect that, given that they've got former Blizzard developers Tim Morton and Tim Campbell, who founded Frost Giant Studios in October of 2020, because they saw the same gap that you and I probably saw, that we need another really good RTS, and hopefully Stormgate's going to deliver. And given their experience, and given that Tim was the Starcraft II Legacy of the Void production lead, and Campbell himself, Tim Campbell, was the campaign lead designer for Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne, it feels like we're in good hands. And that's not to mention the music, with one of the composers being Frank Lepacki from Command & Conquer, and some of the music being created by the EDM legends Chainsmokers. I think it's going to sound and play pretty well. The reason I think it's going to play pretty well is so far there's already been 3 rounds of alpha testing, with an upcoming beta test this December. As with all RTSs, there will be multiple factions. So far we have 2, the Human Vanguard, who are most similar to the Terran if you've played StarCraft before, and the Infernal Host, who are most similar to the Zerg. So hopefully we see at least one more faction, but so far we're seeing a lot of balancing work on those 2, and it's looking very promising. As with every other RTS, you must concurrently gather resources, build bases and troops, and upgrade those assets. One thing about Stormgate that I'm really excited for is it's going to be free to play. There's going to be free content, and there's also going to be monetized content further down the pipeline, but the base game itself, free. And another aspect that I'm really looking forward to are capstone units. So from other RTSs, you can reach the peak of your technology, reach the peak of your research, and you can create, develop, upgrade units into capstone units, which are extremely powerful win conditions that must be stopped at all costs. Some other bits and pieces that I'm really excited by. This game will run on Unreal Engine 5. They're also taking care of the casual players and the competitive players, with some in-depth strategies and calculations in the Discords. Stormgates are actually how you travel around. Part of the Infernal lore is that they use Stormgates to planet hop to consume the anima or energy of planets, which is how they got to Earth. Also, using their Snowplay custom software, there's the potential for modding, which is always very, very exciting. Now, with all that said and done, I think there is a lot to be excited for. I think it's clear that they've got experience behind them. I think it's clear that they're paying attention to the community feedback with so many rounds of alpha as well. Not to mention the upcoming beta in December, which fortunately I've been invited to be a part of, so I will be able to provide you real hands-on experience feedback in the future as well. But enough from me. What about you? Do you have any questions? Do you have any comments? Is there anything in the footage that I've shown that I might have missed covering? I know in these competitive RTSs, sometimes we like to talk about micro and macro. So if these are things you're interested in, by all means, feel free to leave a comment below and I will do my best to address it in a future video. Until then, I cannot wait to play Stormgate and show all of you what it's about.
There's a storm coming.